This, as a culture, we need to change our perspective and our lens on the way we think. It is sad when you sit down and talk to people who thinks the most diabolical thoughts that don't make sense. Today I was having a conversation with a good friend of mine, and he happens to be a police officer. He says the other day he goes to a homeless shelter to execute a warrant. And while he's executing a warrant, the guy just so happens not to be at the place. But when he walks into the room, there's a guy laying in the top bunk bed of the homeless shelter. He said the guy that was at the homeless shelter that was in the top bunk looked at him and said, "I could never do what you do for a living." And he looked at him like, "You live in a shelter." But in his mind, he thought he dissed the cop. The issue I have with our culture is a lot of times we believe that things are beneath us when we're not even in good positions. It is weird that the most unhumbling people are the people who don't have anything going on with no motion. They want you to cater to their beliefs and their thoughts, but you have nothing going on. Why would you worry about how someone think about you who has nothing going on when you are on the verge or you're pursuing something greater for yourself? You worried about the people that ain't in school, but you in school. You worried about the people who don't have jobs and you have a job. You worried about the people who only in our culture can you diss somebody who has a hoopty and you don't even have a car. This is our culture, guys. We gotta wake the hell up. A lot of people think so weird. You want acceptance from people who haven't even accepted themselves. They're not even proud of where they are. And you think they're gonna be proud of you? People cannot celebrate you when they ain't celebrating themselves. So understand, this is our culture we need to change. And if we don't change it, we're gonna continue to be the problem. We could point the finger at everybody else, but we're not seeing that all of those fingers are being pointed back at us. Let's fix ourselves. Let's change our mentality, because the perspective out here right now is kind of diabolical. Don't let that go over your head.